What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of July 22nd through July 28th. Summer is marching, okay? There's no pause in its step. It's going forward, and I don't know, time's just flying so quickly by these days. I guess that's what happens when you get older. But anyway, well, I digress. Today we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of July 22nd. And this spread is designed to give us all the information we need to make this week the best week possible. Today I'm going to be using the Thelema Tarot. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, if it's Thelema or Thelema. If someone could correct me if I'm wrong, I'd love to know the actual pronunciation of Thelema or Thelema. Whichever it is, I don't know. That's what we're using today, and I've got the cards already situated and ready to go, so let's dive right into it. We're going to look at these cards individually and then see what message they have to tell us as a whole. And the first card we're going to look at is this one. And we got the Hierophant. Alright, the feeling I'm getting from this card is one of spiritual practice. We all experience spirituality in different ways, and so this card is kind of asking you, how do you practice your spirituality? Some of you may go to church, possibly. Others, although probably not most of you, others may, do meditations. Maybe you're a witch. Maybe you, who knows what you like to do, okay? There's so many different ways to practice spirituality, and I think this card is suggesting that, this upcoming week is going to be a chance for you to kind of develop a routine. If you've got a routine that you do, this is going to be a chance for you to really hone in on that routine, make it more customizable, maybe add some things to it, just to focus on it, right? If you don't have a routine, this is going to be a week to start thinking about, what can I do on a daily basis that's going to make me a more spiritual person, help me get into contact with my intuition. So whichever kind of side of the coin that you fall on, I think this week is going to be a great chance to improve in that area of life. And one thing I do want to say about spirituality is that so often in our society, in the way that we're brought up, we're taught to look to experts, right? Look to the experts in the field and learn from them. Whether it's science, we look to the top scientists, or mathematics, we look at the top mathematicians. Whatever it is, we kind of look to these outside sources for guidance and for knowledge and for inspiration. But when it comes to spirituality, it's extremely important to go in the opposite direction. Don't look to anyone as someone that's higher than you or knows more than you. Everything you need to know in the spiritual world comes from within. It comes from you. You have access to the higher realms through your higher self, through your guides. You have access to all the information that there ever was through your connection to source. And if you're going to allow another person to get in between you and that, then you are going to be stalling out your progress in that area. So realize that you have all the access to all the information that you could ever possibly need. Okay? So don't look to a priest or someone, like on YouTube channels who's claiming to be a teacher. I'm not saying that you should ignore these people. You should, learn as much as you possibly can, but realize that when it comes down to it, no one has any power over you in the spiritual realms. You have all the power. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about that. Let's move on to the second card, and we've got the Four of Wands. This is a card of celebration. It's a card of reverie. It's a card of things just going well in the home life, perhaps. And the feeling I'm getting from this card is that we're being asked not to forget to celebrate. We can take life so seriously sometimes, whether it's the spiritual side, oh, I gotta do my meditation or else, or if it's the financial side, I gotta make this money. We're always so serious, okay? And I think this card is reminding us to take things easy, realize that this is all a big game. Life is a game, and we're supposed to be enjoying it. Yes, there's going to be struggles and pitfalls and all sorts of things that's going to challenge us, but that's part of the fun of the game, is getting over those things. So if you find yourself slipping into seriousness this week, if everything's life or death, or if you're feeling like the future of your life hangs in the balance this week, realize that that's not true. That's just a figment of your ego mind, and it's just a figment of your imagination. And if you can choose to be super serious and everything is dark, and if you can choose that, you can choose the alternative. You can choose to enjoy life. You can choose to celebrate. You can choose to see the beauty in things rather than the darkness in things. So towards the middle of the week, realize that I need to celebrate. I need to enjoy myself. I need to let my hair down and go dancing or whatever it is, okay? All right, let's move on to this last card. We've got the Ace of Swords. All right, so the feeling I'm getting from this card is that towards the end of the week, I think this focus on spirituality, I think this letting loose a little bit and enjoying yourself is going to spring forth a new idea. I think a new aha thing is going to come up in this week for a lot of us, and it's going to be like one of those ideas where you're like, wow, why didn't I think of that earlier? I got to put my energy into this idea. This is a great idea. I'm going to go do it. It's one of those things, is the feeling that I'm getting from this card. And one of those is going to pop up this week, and I think it's going to be a result of you de-stressing, right? When I look at these previous cards, I see spirituality, a focus on that. I see a focus on enjoying yourself, partying, having fun. And I think when you do both of those things, you are eliminating 99.9% of your stress, your worry, your anxiety. And when that stress and worry and anxiety is no longer buzzing around your brain, all of a sudden you can start thinking of new ideas, because you're not preoccupied with the worry, with the stress, with the anxiety. Okay, when you're preoccupied with those things, it's very hard to create, because you're not focused on what's next. You're focused on fear of the future, or worry about what's going to happen, rather than saying, how can I make the future the best future possible? And you're going to do that by bringing in new ideas, new thoughts, and new energy. So I do feel as though that's new energy is going to be a result of this week, as a result of you enjoying yourself, a result of you having a greater spiritual connection. Now that we've seen all these cards, I think if you put in the work here, and it's not really work, okay? What I'm saying is, continue your spiritual routines and practices. What I'm saying is go enjoy yourself and have fun. Okay, that's not really work, okay? But if you do those things, if you do the work, then I see a new energy coming in that's going to be beneficial, that's going to help shape your future in a positive way. So there's possibility for new energy this week, but you do have to kind of de-stress, is the feeling that I'm getting. Does that make sense? Once you de-stress this week, new possibilities are going to come up, but they're not going to come up if you don't de-stress, if you don't shake off all that negative energy that we pick up on a daily basis, and going out into the public and dealing with the public and sitting in traffic and waiting in lines. All of that creates stress, and let's get rid of that this week. And as a result, we're going to have new possibilities for new energy coming in, new ideas. Oh, exciting. It's an exciting week, guys. So focus on you, and the more that you focus on you this week, I think the better off you're going to be. Focus on your wellness, and things are going to go great for you. So that is the reading for this week. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember that if you want a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, lightofriga.com, link in the description box below, and book a personal reading if you so desire. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. It lets me know that you did. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just want to talk about this reading, put those in the comment section below. I'll appreciate that. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos that I release. Speaking of which, we're coming up on the August month ahead reading, so stay tuned for those. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the August month ahead. It's coming out the end of July. Oh, it's exciting. Okay, so I want to wish you guys a great week. I want to thank you for watching. I want to send love and light to you. So thank you again. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Have a great week. Happy taroting. Peace.